What is up, everybody? Big match on WWE's Monday Night Raw coming up, which pits the United States Champion Roman Reigns being forced to defend his championship against Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens in one handicap match. Honestly, in my mind, this has to smell the end of Roman Reigns' United States Championship. Honestly, in my mind, Roman won the championship from Rusev months and months ago and really hasn't done anything with it. When John Cena had the United States Championship, at least he was going out there and having open match challenges against people that weren't having a chance to have big matches on Monday Night Raw. It was almost like a confidence grabber for a lot of guys like Stardust or Zack Ryder to be able to get into the ring against John Cena, something that a lot of people probably thought was never going to happen, and be able to show that they could have a main event quality match. This was a really big helper to the mid-carder. I think the only person that it really did help elevate was Cesaro. Was that somebody saw that this guy really was good and they could do something with it. But Roman has really just taken this title and pretty much like a chicken put it in his, or like a big bird, just put it in his nest and just sat on it for the past few months. Not really doing anything really big with it to try and defend it and try and really mean it anything. So it gets to the point now that I think the championship is going to change hands on Monday Night Raw. Possibly, I think Chris Jericho winning, because it doesn't make any sense for Kevin Owens to be a double champion. And we all know that Roman is going to be winning the Universal Championship come the Royal Rumble. I think that honestly the one that they could really do is that after the Royal Rumble and they do the blow-off between Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, they could at least fall back on Kevin Owens saying, well, at least we're the United States champion, and maybe there's enough strife between Jericho and Owens. Jericho, even though he started the whole thing, that at least if Kevin Owens is the Universal Champion and they're best friends, it's like he's Universal Champion, that Jericho could blow him up and just be like, you know what, man, this is my belt. I'm taking this. I'm defending it on my own. I don't need you anymore. And that's where they could build from there. Honestly, Owens and Jericho have cheated just about any way that they can to keep their championship. And I think a lot of people have grown tired of it. So them adding the them adding the United States Championship to their roster, I guess you can say, is a way to sort of bolster them up. But at the same time, we all know that they're going to fall. So it is what it is. Whatever it takes for Roman to get to the top, and then we can all boo him come Royal Rumble, and then scratch our heads and say, how were we going to fix this? I don't know what people expect. They think that Vince is just going to release him and he's going to go wrestle for TNA, or we're never going to see him again. I think when it comes down to it is that Vince treats this guy like he treats John Cena and thinks that he is the golden lamb that's going to, be paying the books for the next couple of years, if not a whole bunch of them. But I don't know. I mean, people want to see him turn heel. We've already seen him turn heel, so I don't think that that's really an excuse. I mean, he was heel with the Shield for 2 years before turning babyface, but people want to see him as a single. So I don't know. It's just like what Paul Heyman was saying. People can bitch, moan, and complain when it comes down to it. This match is just to set up the Royal Rumble Championship match. It reminds me a lot of the build-up to WrestleMania 21, where Orlando Jordan beat John Cena for the United States Championship because they didn't want him to be a double champion, but we all knew that come WrestleMania that Cena was going to be beating JBL and taking the belt from the cabinet. So, Orlando Jordan becoming the United States champion didn't really help them out. It just, got some people to bite hook, line, and sinker that maybe Cena had lost it all. But I don't know. It is what it is. We're going to get to the Royal Rumble. The big highlight, I think, is going to be Shawn and Taker, and the big question marks is what is Shawn and Taker going to do?